it bang. I say chill, just take a nope. Now let my people sing. 10 G's a show. Wildin' out with Pretty Tony and O. Now let me hear it. Come on. We make them wanna say it again. Yeah, we make them wanna say it again. Beats from Mr. Doubtfit. Fresh jeans, fresh clothes and outfits. Let me hear it. We make them wanna say it again. We make them wanna say it again. Check it out. I got so many rhymes, many styles to go with. And my competition all the while be hoping that I quit bringing the pain like ibuprofen. I can't, dawg. Can't you see that the crowd is open? I mean, mouths is open, hands in the air just so aroused and focused. This is a movement. It's bigger than showbiz. This is how I live it. I love hip hop. I just hate the in it. It's like I'm just another rocking the mic. That's where you're above average. And take that however you like. However, despite I'm left to right. Till my forearm get all tight and my fingers start cramping up. Pose amping up. I'm standing what y'all ain't man enough. Chill, agitating like dandruff. I ain't talking all tough. What the people keep saying? Big trucks and wheels. Dominican broads is cooking my meals. Right, my one time, we make them wanna say it again. We make them wanna say it again. Check it out, come on. Copy my style. Big dough walking down the aisle. Sing it first. So good. We make them wanna say it again. Hey yo, they begging for a taste of it. Get a plate, grab a cup or something. My stop frontin'. On the mission, dude, still hunting. So stay out my way, act like you want something. Yo, my girl's a grown woman who ain't trying to get her eagle on. She'd rather be in the bed getting her kegel on. Working the walls when the heat is on. Like Mary J or Tweet is on. I sing along. Fresh clothes and cribs. One more time. Give me the salad, pass knife to ribs. Come on, opponent.
You make me wanna say it again. Ooh, you make me wanna say it again.
Now bring it back. Getting what's finally mine. Yeah, sigh relief, cause we finally. Come on. We make them wanna say it again. Yeah, we make them wanna say it again. Yo, say it one more time for that girl named Pam Graham on some black sheep. She got me saying.
You make me wanna say it again.
Say it again, girl.
You make me wanna say it again.
And say it one more time for my named Pretty Tony that always come through with the one and only. Yeah.
You make me wanna say it again. Ooh, you make me wanna say it again.
Check it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back with more of the Minstrel Show right after this commercial break.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the 51s taking on the Yankees. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Paul Skeens. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Number 83, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Yelich pulls it down. 1 up, 1 down. Take a look at the lineup. And here's the first baseman. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. He delivers outside. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the rookie second baseman. To third. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing, and he breaks his back. Turner throws to first in time, and that's the third out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back now in the Bronx. And towing the slab in this one, Bermudez.
He really needs to be able to throw all three of his pitches for strikes in this one. Otherwise, these hitters are going to start sitting on pitches. You know, you've got to try to get the swing and miss with the curveball, and you've got to move your pitches around. Don't get too comfortable on one side of the plate unless they're showing that they just can't hit that spot.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Trey Turner.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And there's the ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When for two strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it's Christian Yelich. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike three.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Aaron Judge stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
2 out, space is empty. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's too high.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a pitch. That's to third. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now Melvin Novoa. Schemes back to work. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. The wind to kick the 2-0. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And now Omar Mendoza. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson, just iconic moments.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Chase Dawson. And first offering is fouled off. A line to kick the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Juan Montez. Hits the corner, strike one. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I tell you what, you're going to...
He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Jeter downs to the plate here.
Runner!
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw is low and he can't pick it.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That one's upstairs, ball one. 1-1. And another ball.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And the home team down a run. Back here in New York, bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. No, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Bryce Harper in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-1, no strike.
One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one is inside.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Bermudez, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Right through there for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Harper on at first, nobody out. Bounce to the left side. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch misses. Tied up here in the early going. And now it's even up.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and fires. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and second here, no outs. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And that one fouled off. On the outside corner, 0-2.
So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Got him swinging.
Batting 9.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. And the pitch. Ground ball, left side. And foul ball. In the air to left center. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. This is the American League Division Series on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up.
Top half of the third inning. Now the left fielder, number 83. And a pitch. Well struck, right field. That one back there. And out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now the number 2 hitter. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Fouled off. He was late. The wind of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Misses inside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the second baseman. Single, stole a base his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
So we're getting a postseason matchup with teams from the same division, and I think these matchups are great because both teams know each other really, really well. No secrets, no unknowns, nothing like that. Just go out and play and let the best team win.
On the ground to the left. Oh, great grab on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Mark Vientos. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Trey Turner. Turner measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first, and they get Turner for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Now it's Christian Yelich. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That one to first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And that's the strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, strike one.
All ones the count.
Judge takes a strike.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
That misses off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is out of here. And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Got it by him for the K. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. Game 1 of the division series. Here's the catcher, Melvin Novoa. Skeens back to work. Hit hard on the ground to short. Witt over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Omar Mendoza. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Out to short, Witt. Whips it across, and a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 44, Chase
Dawson. So up next, Chase Dawson. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air down the left side. Witt sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. All even, 2 apiece. Back in the Bronx, here's Harper.
The first baseman.
As the lefty gets to work.
Harper.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips. still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Out towards right center field, drifts towards it, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman
Gunnar Henderson digs in now. And there's a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now Juan Montez. The right-hander back to work. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Judge really on his horse for this one. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeter.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeter Downs. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Halfway through. And we're here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Here's Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, these guys being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and sends a rocket to right, and Witt is out. Runner tags at second, in there safely. Trey Turner now. He's got the power, the great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-2. Here's Yelich at the dish. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. At the belt and fires. And that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. And Judge spoils that one. Turner off of first with 2 away.
1-1.
In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Here comes a pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's 4-2.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. There's the strike. Two outs. Bounced up the middle, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. First and second, 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper. And a good eye there. That one catches the zone, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 runs for him. Back at Yankee Stadium. Started the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, number 24. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's the second baseman. 1 for 2. That one in triple digits.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's 1 away. And there's 1 away.
Now back.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys will nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And it's second. Runner breaks for third. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Navoa, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-0. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box. And you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
So 2 on with 2 away. Omar Mendoza now at the plate. There's the strike. Here comes the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Betts ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch. 2 left on to the bottom of inning number 6. The United States out front here, 4-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. Mookie Betts will get us started. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow, and I'll give you a free suit."
Now batting, third baseman, Gunnar.
Down the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Sing, you talked about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
And here's the catcher, Adley. Runner takes off, slice the other way, and foul. And the 0-1. That's a little bit low.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is out of here. That's worth the price of admission. And they add a couple more. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now the shortstop, number 16, gets the call from the pen. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Still only one out here in the inning. In the air, right field. Dawson makes the grab, and there's two away.
Number 13.
Trey Turner with a chance now.
Turner.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Not
ball,
close
one
with that one, and that's ball one. The pitch. Foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Spencer Strider.
Now, and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the right fielder, Chase Dawson.
The right fielder, Chase.
The pitch.
Dawson.
That one ripped left field, way back there. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. A shot to the opposite field, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And the batter now, Juan Montez.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here are the late stages of game one. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball. Strider, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the righty deals. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Now the left fielder, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the first baseman. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. And man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Turner with the throw to first. They limit the damage here, but not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 6-3. Back for more from the Bronx. Now here is Christian Yelich. The wind of the pitch. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And now the DH, Kyle Tucker. He launched the solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That clips the corner. Wait on that fastball.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And now here is Harper. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Orion Kirkland. Now it's the second baseman. And here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Yelich makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Mark Vientos getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In the air, left side. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
now batting, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Melvin Novoa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Next to hit, Omar Mendoza. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Out there to center. Judge is there. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back in New York, bottom of the 8th. Here's Mookie now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The line to kick the pitch.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is fouled back. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing in this from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That just misses, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And another ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. In the air, center field. As this one sized up, hauls it in for the out.
The batter,
Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In the air, left field. Makes a nice running catch. And that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest. Jobs in baseball, then we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Dawson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. This one in the air, center field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Juan Montez will hit next.
Juan Montez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
On 1.
In his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Righty to the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Turner should have it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Jeter Downs. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss, but it's 0-2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 strike away. And that'll do it.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
.6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.